Alright, so today I'm going to be working on the battery cable leads on my 2003 Honda Civic. Just show you, this is what I'm working with on the positive side. The negative's looking okay, but let's do something to make that better. So disconnect that. Set that off to the side. They didn't they didn't put nuts on this. It drove like that. It's corroded pretty far back. I'm gonna have to keep cutting until I find something clean. Alright, so I got some of this wire cleaner. It doesn't have to be RC or anything, but this isn't anything against RC or whatever. You can use Coke. I just don't pay for Coke. So this is your cheaper alternative for some battery cable cleaner. You know, get the corrosion off. It's gonna have to cut too far back on the wire. Eventually gonna need to just replace the whole thing anyway. So I'm just gonna cut back as far as I can, clean this, clean with this, and then hope that lasts for a while. As you can see now, that whole wire was green, not a bit of copper on there, but now it's all kind of cleaned up. I'll brush it up a little bit more, but yeah, that's what it's supposed to look like when you strip it back. I didn't see any corrosion on the other side of the positive lead, so hopefully I get to stripping that and it's not going to be too corroded on that side. Save some of my corrosion cleaner for the other side in case I need it. Don't really need to worry about how clean it is here. I'm going to cut it back anyway. So I'm going to be losing a little bit. Cut back this far and still corrosion, so okay. I'm gonna cut it back about right here. So what I'm going to eventually have to go back is you split these wires up. It's all in the center there and you can't get that out. So that's why you should strip back to where it's completely clean. But if you can't, I'm just going to clean it up the best I can and hope for the best. Stuff is burning a little bit. That should be fine. I'm going to wash that a little bit more. I got a couple more cans of this if I need it. I'm going to go and wash my hands now. Alright. As far as I'm going on that side, let's start stripping back on that side. Well, this side's clean. That's nice. it out so you can see in there. Okay. Now, hopefully that works out. Now, I won't know how well that works until the battery is completely recharged, because it wasn't charging when it was on there with those corroded cables. It was just too much resistance to charge, so like hopefully I'll test it once I get the battery reconnected and see if it's actually charging the battery. But if it happens to not be charging the battery, I might have to replace the whole bit of wire. I'm not sure how expensive that was going to be. This was like $13 at the store, so I was hoping that it'll be a cheap fix, or if not, at least a cheap, you know, get me where I'm going, and then when I have more time to pull more into it or out of it, you know, do it right later. Well, it'd save you money if you did it right the first time, but I don't know. I don't even know if this is the engine I want to keep in it, if I want to do a K-swap, because if wire harness is going to be, you know, too expensive, then, you know, order a conversion harness, get a computer, and just go that route. So, honestly, I just need a backup vehicle to be running, so that way I can focus more on some issues that my brother's truck has. So anyway, I guess I'll check back in a few hours, see if the battery and all that seem to be working out. But I really wanted to work on the ball joints today. It doesn't seem like that's going to happen, so yeah.